subscribe for more videos.
Welcome back, everybody, to some more Bellwright. We have got some work to do today. Anna here is smashing away at a rock in the middle of the road. I know. Super exciting intro content. We have just placed this beauty. This is the lumberjack. I did the research and got it placed. We've set it up to do 25 log and 50 wood with, well, and let's go 10 hardwood. Oh, I set it up at one ofs. We need top-ups here. Priority one, it's the lumberjack to replace the guy back there that cuts our wood. We have had a major shortage of wood. There we go. That wasn't too painful to get rid of. We've had a major shortage of wood for way too long. So we got our one chicken here. We need to Quirla? Sure. Quirky. We need a new chicken. And we need a second chicken, I suppose. A rooster for Quirla. And no, we'll take the seeds to the right. Oh, that was the wrong structure entirely. These don't belong here. I placed another barn. They're still working on it. They got some more things to deliver there. Placed another barn beside this one, so we now have two barns sitting right on either side, I think, of the main town center. No, there's those two on that side, and then the cooking stuff, and then another couple barns over here. So more seed storage over this way. They're doing okay. The farms are trucking away. I put in a farm hoe rack. So this is just a weapons rack, but it's set to only do broken hoes and hoes. And these broken hoes actually don't do broken hoes. I just do hoes, and it says 3 to 1,000. So we should, in the morning when everybody wakes up, they should head over and start sorting that out. We're working towards the drying rack. Like I said, we also got the lumber yard, which we already saw. We're going to have to get the forager's hut. We're going for some serious upgrade. The forester requires an apprentice farmer, though, and for that we need to unlock, we need to do some liberation work. The building I really want, actually, is the tool maker. Did we unlock that? Tool. We did. Oh, we did. Where are we going to put the tool maker? We'll put the lumber yard on that side. I think the tool yard is probably going to go kind of right where I'm standing here. The tool maker. Do we put a barn over here, or do we put the tool maker over this way? I think maybe where these things are is where the tool maker needs to be. So maybe what we'll do for now, we'll immediately take this and we'll shut this down. We'll just tell it to, I don't know, take a post sign, so shut off everything. I guess we could just do it this way as well and just click that, shut it down. That'll empty those out. This rack is weapons and armor. I think we'll move that one over here. Where's the food? The food is stored over this way for now. And a food cellar is probably going to be somewhere around here. So I'm thinking, where will we put our gear for equipment? I mean, this can be the food barn, and this could eventually be... No, that doesn't work. We could have the tool... We could use this end of the place for them to get their gear. So where do we put the sign? What's it called? The staging grounds. Right? This is just a post. That's all it is. But it's going to be the center where they center themselves around. If we put it here, and then we put a storage here for food, or for weapons and armor, and we got the food barn there and a weapons and armor supply here. I mean, I could do that. It kind of works for me at the moment. Yeah, let's plop this in here. Right here seems right to me. There we go. Alright, so that is going to take 2 linen, 2 rope, and 4 wood. That'll allow us a couple things. It's not food. That'll allow us the ability to actually summon our armies. And in the 2 rope, 2 wood, and I don't remember what. That'll allow us to give our off-duty people a priority for what they get. 1 rope. We have 1 linen and 3 wood. 1 rope, 2 linen, and 3 wood. What do we got? 1 rope, 2 linen. 2 linen. 3 wood and a rope. Yeah, so that'll let us basically tell them, hey, if you're off duty, this is what you wear. If you're on duty, this is what you wear. And in each of those, you know, then everybody will be prepped, so they won't be running around naked. I need wood, and I don't have any, I'm pretty sure. None in these. We didn't leave any in here, did we? Nope, we just have a tool in there. Any wood dropped off here? Yes. Perfect. We can get that posted in and we can make the plans, and then when morning comes, they should sort out their new routine, their new equipment. Good. Build that beautiful sign. Lovely. Now, presets. Open gear presets. So this is the gear presets. It's available all the time in under population. It's one of the many, you know, drop downs here. But gear is what they're currently wearing. And actually, yeah, we go to gear presets, and there are some already worker presets. So when we have a population and we choose the worker icon versus the companion or guard icon. That's what's going on here. So this is companions and guards, and this is workers. In worker mode, we could do villager, footman, marksman, crossbowman, and vanguard. Villager is a set that, well, we can't actually... Hold on, we can't actually do it that way. We need to set a edit. Yes, villager edit. There we go. We can't delete this preset, but we can set it up. So head slot is currently closed. Oh, I can't edit them. That's right. That's right. I can duplicate it, but I can't remove it and I can't edit it. That to me is excessively dumb. just say it. That's really dumb. We have a preset, that's great, so you can show me what they are, but if I make my own, I can't remove the other ones, which means I'm always going to have these 5 stuck in a list that I don't want to use. Anyways, a new preset, and we will name this new preset as Townsman. Townsfolk. There we go. And our Townsfolk is going to have a, there's primary, secondary, torso, head, all this. So we're going to go with head, and we're going to say... we could tell them what specific gear to wear, right? We could also go to torso slots, tell them what clothing to wear, legs, and so on. Boots. We can tell them any selection we want for this. Now, in the villager set, they're told to wear clothing. That's it. It just says clothing. And that's it. We can't change that. But it also has backpack as a first priority, second priority, small bag, third priority, the bag, or small backpack and the bag. So this is a 3x3. The next size up is a 6x4 storage, which is a huge upgrade, and this is a 6x6 storage. Again, massive. And then a cloak. So what I want them to do is always carry a bag, always carry a quiver, always have all the gear on. So let's start down at the backpack slot. I will go with bag.
Happy days.
That's interesting. Yeah, they will always carry a bag. So top priority, some sort of backpack. No, that's not what I want to do at all. That is bag. There we go. So carry a bag. Not a seed pouch. They can carry one if they want to, but they won't automatically. And then quiver, I definitely want you all equipped with a quiver. And the reason is, if they're ever looting something, they can pick up the quiver, the arrows, without having to worry about what they, how they equip them. Clothing, armor. I think we'll go with some medium armor.
Don't you think?
For towns, if possible, I'd like you guys to wear the nomads. Nomads boots, please. In fact, let's make those sort of medium armor stuff the thing we do. Anything that requires a tier required strength 2. I think that's what we'll go for. And we'll expect that all our people can handle strength 2, and if they can't, well, we'll sort that out from there. Yeah, like these are no point in wearing the sturdy gloves when we could wear the thick gloves that have 6 armor on them. So we'll do that. Actually, we'll just set them like this, and then the torso. This is 23. Thick jerkin is 21. and thick reinforced jacket. I don't know what the difference is between... That's speed -7. Speed -6. Rawhide jerkin versus thick jerkin. I don't remember what requires what. Head slot, medium. We could do the thick hoods. That would probably be okay. Leather coif. That'd be fine. Now, torso, I think we'll do this rawhide jerkin, but I'm not 100% sure we can make it. So let's go check if we can make that. I think all those that gear on that list is all stuff we can actively make.
I feel it's going to be a good
And
day.
if we can, then that's what we want them to be queuing up all the time. So thick gloves are on there. We'll make them hold, let's say, 4 of a kind. Bags, 4 of a kind. Frontiersman's helms or leather jerkins. Frontiersman's helm is... No, we'll do the leather jerkin.
Great work, don't you think?
And I'll remove that. Nomad's boots are the ones I want. And then the Wanderer's pants, leather coif, and
So far, we're doing
Adventurer's
great
garb.
work,
That is the
don't
one,
you
right?
think?
No.
Glad it's mine.
What's the other one that we had? Medium armor. Rawhide jerkin is 23. Okay. Thick jerkin's 21. So the rawhide jerkin is 23. It requires pelt, linen, and hide. And then this adventurer's garb is rope, pelt, and simple cord. 23. -9 speed. And the jerkin is -7 speed. And they're almost the same, and we can make it. So I'll switch the adventurer's garb off. We'll go with the rawhide jerkins, even though it's not actually rawhide at all. It's pelt, hide, and linen, but you know, pop up. There we go. Okay. Rawhide, leather, pants.
The
We
village
get
is
gloves,
looking better
boots,
and better.
legs, hat, shirt, bag, and I need quivers. We don't make those here, do we? I don't think so. Nope. But the seed pouch we should definitely top up, make 2 for our farmers. That sounds good to me. Okay. Drying rack's finished. Excellent. Where are we going to put that? Well, I'm not even certain yet. We have the Hunter's Lodge over here. We're going to go ahead and do that over here. That drying rack in right away. We could have 2 of those, but let's put it here if it'll fit. It will. Saw it there. Aha! There you go. Perfect. And the drying rack can do rawhide. Stock. What's this? Oh, up to 50. And it can be a #1 priority because it's a fire and forget. They'll just throw things on there and walk away. All right, now back over to the post.
Morning, friend.
Good morning.
Mind the mud on the
Villager, and we're doing townsfolk edit. There we go. So we had the jerkin. Yes. Good. So primary and secondary weapons. I want everybody basically to walk around with a one-handed weapon of some sort. What kind are we going to do? Do we get everybody in a short sword? Required strength of 2. That's basically what everybody should have the ability to do. The Messer. Fine axe. Or falchion. I think we're going to go with the short swords. Going to make everybody wear a short sword. You just have to walk around with one in your hands, friends. And a cloak, specifically the Outcast cloak, would be the choice. Great. So that is now my everybody job. So everyone is going to switch from whatever to assign as a townsfolk. And as I do I have a copy? No. Roll can't change. No. I'm really hoping for a set all option here. There definitely should be that option, because this would get hideous when you have to make a change and you've got 35 members of your community. I mean, I assume you get that many, but
Lads. We need to make this
it's
place
really
look
tedious
better.
as is, and I've only got like 14 people. All right, and then on this side, I'd like to have two different ones. So I'd like to go with edit footman and new preset. All right. So this one is going to have be the Rangers. Okay, and the Rangers are going to have their primary weapon, obviously, as a... no. Where's the bow? Oh, there you go. Primary weapon is going to be a bow. Good. And secondary weapon can be a one-handed... oh, probably the same short sword. Okay. Then headgear. At this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it all the same. Until we deck out with new gear, I'm going to have this set up with the same armor as our town folk, so they won't actually have to change their armor. Yeah, they won't have to change their armor when they go from one to the other. Now, that... there... This is the gear that we're making plenty of at the moment. Now, do we have heavier boots? We do. For those with strength higher than 2, which we will get to, but... We'll eventually get our setup for people that is specialized. We have people that actually will have better skills and will be dedicated as particular warriors, not just everybody scuttle and grab whatever you can. But the secondary set here we set as Guardians, and that is our melee warriors that are going to be shield, sword and board type. I'm going to tell you guys to do one-hander of some sort, and secondary I'm going to tell you to have shield of some sort. Why is my sorry about that. Shield. There you go. Head slots. And these guys are going to be military, so maybe what we do is tell them to get heavy gear if you can, and later gear if you can't. So get a heavy gear at 3 and then get that stuff. So they'll always be equipped if they can, and they'll go with the better stuff. Why I'm using 3 and 4, I don't know. Okay, and then legs as well. Heavy and medium. Boots. Heavy, medium. Quiver. Yes, I do want them to wear a quiver, even though it doesn't do anything for them. It reduces their speed by 1, but allows them to carry a set of arrows. So if we loot enemies, they don't fill their entire inventory with a set of arrows. For the slot of a quiver slot, which is a unique slot. They can't, it's not like it's taking their bag slot away. So that, and then the cloak as the outcast cloak, of course, because of course we do. So that is our primary weapon and secondary weapon options. And then I'm going to duplicate that, and we're going to change this one to the gladiators. I don't know. We're going to have a Guardians and Gladiators? Sure. This is going to be not one-handers, but these are going to be two-handed weapons as the primary. And then their secondary weapon can be a one-handed weapon. So if we have a two-handed, they'll take up the two-handed weapon and use that. So those are people who are specialized in the two-handers. All right. I like it. So now all our people can be assigned accordingly. We're going to go down the list, and I'm going to look at these, and then I'm going to assign them, and then I'll come back and show you which ones we did, who we did with what. Looking at the left here, when I hover over this, it unfortunately doesn't let me mouse off, but on the left right here, it's going to show the strength, agility, 1, 2, pole, shield, and archery skills, and we'll assign them accordingly. If they're particularly good with, potentially good with two-handed, or particularly potentially good with archery, we'll put them accordingly. Otherwise, they'll be guardians. All right, so we have our gear preset set. As we said, in the townsfolk, they're all going to be wearing basically strength 2 stuff. So do we have anybody who's not yet strength 2? I don't know that that's the case, but we may. 2s, 3s, 2s. Yes, we do. We have Victor Blavier. He is pretty low on the skills. He's actually pretty crappy in a lot of stuff, but, you know, he's here now. He's part of the team. We'll probably keep him around. He does not have the strength to carry the townfolk gear, which means we need to talk to Victor about getting him a book. Because right now his strength is halfway to level 2. If he can get to level 2, then he can wear the townfolk gear. And then we've got, for the gladiators, we only have Ermena right now, who's the only one who's got more than, well, you just got really bad everything. So you know what? I think we'll actually switch you back to Guardian. Right now we have no gladiators. We have for rangers we've got Cordelia, we've got Lubomir, Merlin,
Work, lads. We need
Piers,
to make this place look
and
better.
Ruby. So that's the 5, and the other 9 are guardians. They'll be sword and board, and the rest will be a ranger. So if we summon everybody, as we do sometimes, by doing this and raise the whole army, and everybody is going to raise, and they're going to summon to the staging grounds. Now, they're just going and lining up. I've not told them to get anything or do anything. If I tell them to, if I mouse over here and I give them the command, oh, get out of my way. I went and done that thing. And I hit here, that's stock up, which means they don't go and line up. They're going to line up after they get all their gear. So they're all going to run over to the one place that we have all our stuff stored right now, which has to be moved. That's how I got on this binge. You see, they'll line up and take turns. 2 of them can interact with the building at the time. There you go, swords and shields, and apparently they're flipping swords and shields back and forth 53 times. Look at that, getting all geared up. I mean, Emka and who is that? Reginald, all right. Where are you going, Reginald? You're getting your quiver on? Yes, excellent. Oh, so good. So Reginald is their first example of actually equipping. He's got a sword. He found a short sword. Great. He's got a plank shield. He's got his bag equipped, and he's got his arrow quiver. Plus, he's got a frontiersman's helm, the adventurer's garb, the thick gloves, wanderer's pants, and the nomad's boots. So he got his full set for what we're able to do at this point. Unfortunately, Cordelia is running around naked. Why are you epically unequipped? Why did you unequip everything? Why are they running around naked if they're rangers? Okay, hold on. That clearly didn't work out. What did I equip the rangers with wrong? Oh, that's great. Oh, you know why they're doing that? Because I gave them specific instructions for gear. Sorry, I find that too entertaining. We don't have enough gear for them, therefore they have just gone and unequipped everything because we gave them a specific. So that's a tactical error on my part. Let's edit. No, the Guardians didn't. The Guardians didn't, just the Rangers did. So the Rangers need to have a backup. So medium at priority 4. Uh-oh. Oh no. You guys, you came through town at the wrong time, man. You just plain and simple came through town at the wrong time. That's just how that is. Ralph, that was dumb. That's not our Victor, that's another Victor. They just walked through at the wrong time while we were doing logistics here. All right. Let's see if we can fix this issue now. Rangers, edit. Yes, so they need to be set to have medium armor for all the other alternatives. So if you can't get that gear on, get something else on. That would be nice. That would be much nicer. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit O, and I will dismiss.
I feel it's
and they'll all
going to be a
go,
good
almost
day.
all go. You're not apparently. Ruby, why? Are you putting
Should I work on something different?
your stuff away? Nope, you're gonna run around naked until the stuff comes available. They're off to go, the rest of them, except for those two, our local nudists, are walking over here to re-equip. So they're gonna, in typical town inefficiency mode, they're gonna wander around and they're gonna re-equip.
I feel it's going
So they'll
to be
put
a good
away
day.
their tools that don't match the job, and they will then re-equip. They're not equipping. Why are you guys not equipping?
The village
You're
is
supposed to be
better and
equipping.
better.
We don't have the stuff for them. Oh, mistakes were made. All right, this
Did you
needs to
see
be a
that
top
sunset
priority
last
build
night?
job.
It
Okay,
was beautiful, wasn't
like
it?
all the time. That is rich. I might have made a mistake, a slight tactical error. Hides and pelts are short, for sure.
With more
All right, well,
houses,
it's
we can
okay.
make
They'll
a
get
small
work
city.
done, even though it's cold. I'm sure they'll go around and do things useful.
We're doing great work, don't you think?
Yep, we're doing excellent work. I'll just go ahead and eat some foods that are, you know, unfinished. I suppose they'll go around and get themselves reclothed at some point. All right. We have the food and stuff sorted out, so we should be able to produce things there. The grains are going to be produced soonish. Hey, it's less effort. No, it's cooler weather for threshing. You don't want to be threshing when you're not wearing the stuff, dude. That's uncomfortable. Anyways, so our crafted gear that we're supposed to be crafting is. Hey, we don't have the seed pouch. Oh, really? Oops. Did not mean to craft that. Cancel. Yeah, they should be able to
Did you see
craft
that
up all the
sunset
gear
last night?
by
It was
themselves.
beautiful,
Yeah,
wasn't
there we
it?
go. Reginald's getting to it right now. Excellent. So he is working on a rawhide jerkin. So what we have to do is make sure that we fill those 4, and I think our crew should be filling up. Everybody has bags? Yes. I guess they do. I guess they do. The fur capes, we have 14 fur capes. Everybody came with fur capes, did they?
Work, lads. We need to make this place look better.
Yeah, this is interesting. There is fur capes, and apparently there... Really? I'm causing you that much grief, Louie? The fur capes apparently are going to be a thing in
more
future
houses,
updates,
we could
where the
make a small
difference
city
of the
there, don't you
temperature of the
think?
clothing matters. But right now it doesn't. Let's switch to sturdy arrows for now. Okay, let's check to see if they figured out the work. We turned into a nudist colony. I apologize for the sensible and sensitive among us. Forager's hut, furnace, no. Livestock barn, no. River dock, I'd love to, but no. Sledgehammer we do need for a quest, so we might as well get that on the list. Farming in the nude, these guys. Did we bring hose over here? Maybe not. Maybe we are going to. I don't know. Work's being done over here on the Hunter's Lodge, because that's a big deal. If we can get that done. What are we missing? Thatch. Yeah, we are way short on the thatch. Did I build another a threshing thing, or was it just a thought? I think it was just a half-baked thought.
Glad it's my home.
But I definitely want another threshing space.
So far, we're doing great work, don't you?
Yeah, we got the other tents in. That are the other houses in. That's great. I'm going to eliminate the houses that are in the way here and put in a new one. If there's anybody in these houses, they get kicked out. Good. And then we will just delete these houses. They can be dismantled. We don't need them. This one can also be dismantled. We'll kick you and you out. No. And dismantle it as well. Lovely. Now, we can assign those people that are missing missing houses to these ones. Raid expected. Great. Everybody's well geared for a raid, I bet. All right. We have, aside from the raid issues coming in, we need more swords. So, oh yeah. Right. I was half done crafting a short sword. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to check to see if we are crafting enough short swords. Not enough resources. We're missing wood, really? I guess I can go gather some. Let's take a moment to go gather some wood. I'll dump off what I don't need to carry, and we'll go get some wood.
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think? Oi, careful.
Alright, it'll take a bit here, but I dropped off all the wood here. I'm thinking that was probably a poor choice. Let's take some of this back and plop it in over here. They can work on the short swords elsewhere. And we do need bronze ingots. And we needed something else. Remember, bronze ingots and linen? Rope? What is it to make this? Bronze ingots and straps. 2 straps. If I have any of those, they are still thin and few and far between because of our limited numbers of, well, limited production at this point. We do have a couple straps for it. Good. Not a lot, but we'll make it. We have 2 of these to craft. 1 for ourselves, 1 for a quest. We'll get that done
Careful.
ASAP. All right, again, a painfully long process to do. That's kind of annoying. I need to switch
What do you
the
think those dots in the sky are?
combat requirements for those. I just realized I also have not given them weapons option. Oh no, he did. Primary one-hander, okay. And the rangers were given a secondary option as a short sword.
Did you see that sunset last
Instead,
night?
secondary is going to be a
It
one-hand.
was beautiful, wasn't it?
All right. That works. Everybody just gets to run around naked, apparently, because, you know, I'm not letting them wear clothing, apparently. Now, the frontiersman's helm, are they going to wear the other gear,
The village is looking better and
or
better.
did I screw this up royally? Rethinking these. The Guardians are not set specifically. Neither are the Gladiators. The Rangers do have a set. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to remove these.
What do you think those dots in the
I'm
sky
going to
are?
say, let's reset these. Hold on a second. All right, now everybody's been fixed up as far as what's to be made. In the workbench, are you gonna get dressed? No, you're not. Gonna run around looking cool. In this workbench, I want to make sure short swords are the ones we need the most of. Simple arrows and bows. Cool. Woodsman's axe are two-handers for now. The reinforced clubs can go away. Wooden spear. I don't know if this counts as a pole. No, it's a one-hander. It doesn't count as a polearm, I guess. Quivers need to be made. Torches. Simple axes, yes. Simple pickaxe, yes. Shovel, hoe, fishing rod. Are we missing something there? No. Carpenters, hammers, sure. I'll dump the plank shields up to 5. Oh, and simple pickaxe are being repaired. That is fine. Okay. That's what we need in here so far. Anything I'm missing down here? No, I think that's good. I think we want to focus our resources on producing things that we actually want them to be using. So, because we have such a limited number of them. Oh yeah, we do have 2 weaver's tables, of course. I would like this weaver's table to copy the other one. No, that didn't. Copy, please. There we go. Bag. Top up 2. What? Why do we have 2? We don't need 2. The other one didn't have 2 as a job, did it? Okay, make the bag. Thick gloves. Nomad boots. Wanderer's pants. Leather coif. And rawhide jerkin. Now, if we can get all those made in some reasonable order, we should be okay. Is there anything unique that we need that's not... It's just pelt. We need a lot of hide. We have a decent amount of pelt, and we get pelt regularly. Simple cord we can make. Hempen pelt, that's fine. It's just the hide that we're short on. Literally just the hide, eh? Okay, so we definitely need to do some hunting. And that is in the hunting job over there. Thatch is not something we have enough of, ever. But, oh, we need more planks too. Yeah, wood and hide are constantly missing. If we can get the... Why do we not have fish being cooked? I'm a little confused here. I gotta go check the fishing thing. Why is our fishing place not doing its job? And maybe it is. Fishing... No, that's the fishing storage. They've got 3 fishing rods and lots of gear. Fish with. What are the stats on this thing? Okay. They're using up their baits relatively easy. Well, and they're... Yesterday and today they did none. All time? Yesterday and today they did none. Probably because I've prioritized things too much. Don't have enough people, and we've over-prioritized. Everything's prioritized, then nothing's prioritized, that sort of deal. Now, this sort of thing, I like the idea of doing this because we should hit 50 in the copper ore, and then we should shut down. And that's what they do. They only send somebody to do that job after the spot becomes available. Looks like we have lots of work still to do over here. Yeah, they need thatch again. More wood and wooden planks. I mean, we're getting the logging in. Just what did we produce yesterday? 4 logs. Today, nothing. Really? Really? It's past midnight, so that's why it's yesterday's only. But 4 logs in the whole day, and that is a #1 priority job? That feels a little bunk. Maybe they're just not able to reach it. That feels like that's... I don't know. It feels off. Maybe we need to produce more. Alright, I have one other thing I'd like to get onto, and that is to recruit the people from Bradford. We had 4 people in the Bradford community that were all decent. I don't think we brought any of them into the fold yet, right? Let's not do burnt mushrooms. I mean, none of this is particularly good food. Fortunately, we have almost no meat. Gosh, we need meat bad. Once we unlock the hunter, or once we unleash the hunter and the woodcutter, we should solve the problems. It's after midnight. I'm gonna go ahead and say we take this short sword to the guy in Bradford and we go recruit some people from Bradford. We could stay the inn there, or we could sleep and then go. We could also, conversely, go night hunting. Let's do that. Let's walk our way over there. Do a bit of hunting. Because if I can bring some hides back by morning, that would be great. Yes, it would be more time-wise. It'd be faster if we went there directly. And slept and went there directly. You know, the actual daytime progression would be better, but... Oh, are we still waiting on this construction? We are. Best objective? No. Not with this thing. Can I get information on this thing? No. Unless I'm there, huh? Big drink. Oh, that's right. We are really short on, constantly short on planks. We never have a stockpile of planks at the end of the day. Somebody needed a strength boost. We don't have a strength book. That's too bad. Okay, let me grab some more arrows. Oh. I only have the basics. Alright. Oh, wow, okay. Our archers definitely got themselves equipped because there's a bunch of missing stuff there. No problems. Let's see. Do we teleport or do we run? Could run through here and probably find the things we need to hunt. Let's see if we can find any critters of the deer variety. Holy crap! The hunter nearly became the hunted. Dang, that thing tried to charge me. Oofta. You see that? That crazy thing. Now let's see if we can pop him from here. Nope. Not like that, we can't. There's somebody on the road up here offering a quest? Huh? Who are you and what are you doing over here? Neil Hellman. Hi, bud.
Might I have a moment of your time?
Yes, you may. You've got my attention for sure.
Thank you for stopping. You see, I urgently need to reach Bradford due to the election happening soon.
Oh.
But I fear the journey is fraught with dangers. Would you consider escorting me there safely?
Ah! My goodness. Come on. What? Why is my bow not equipping? I'm stuck in some sort of... There we go. I had the battle or the conversation glitching my controls. I could move, but I couldn't actively shoot. You were saying something about dangerous roads, buddy? Like that? Jeez. Now, can we finish that conversation where I say, sure, it's dangerous enough, I'll help you.
Might I have a
and you
moment
can pay
of
me.
your time? Thank you, but I fear the journey is fraught with... I can offer you 50 gold coins for your assistance. As for...
Certainly. Certainly. Follow me, friend. Follow me, friend. No? Yeah? Okay, you will follow me. Good. That's convenient, because I am walking to Bradford right now. Looks like he is going to follow us. Good stuff. Right, that was weird. Not the quest thing. I remember that now from the other, but the getting stuck with my controls not working. That was weird. I expect there to be a auto spawn of bad guys at somewhere along this walk. Not just whatever might happen to be there. Or maybe those two were the ones that were queued up from it. You coming? Alright, we can walk a little faster. Hit the road, Jack. Ah, there we go. Two ne'er-do-wells along the way. That worked. Nope, not like that. Fancy new sword. Oh, he runs away. I mean, I'm glad he runs away, but hey, dinner. Nice. Got lots of dinner. Can you make it back to me safely without getting yourself caught out? Good. Good, good. All right. That is a labor book and a polearms book. Let's go, friend. To Bradford for election day. I think the election's over, but you know, he's still paying us to do the trip, so. What are you doing, man? Walk on the road and get here faster. Hurry up! You're slowing me down. You can keep up, right? I hope so. Alright, I'm in Bradford. I don't think he is yet, so I imagine once he enters the town officially, he will register that he's done it, or is there a spot I have to run him to? I'm mostly watching his location. He seems to have not moved yet. Oh, I have to walk this far. I see. I have to get to here. Gotcha. Okay. Everybody's up and at it then? Oh, do I have to go talk to him again? Really? I don't care, dude. I just wanted you to get here so I'd get my 50 bucks. But I guess I have to go collect my 50 bucks. What is that? Oh, that's the construction parts for the thing that I placed down. That's great. Neil, where are you, bud? Oh, you're sitting by the well. All right.
Thank you for helping me reach the village safely.
Dang. Oh, 300 renown. Not bad. I didn't expect the renown at all. I just expected a little bit of cash hit. That works. Now, we came over here, not to finish this, but we can check it. Yeah, we're still waiting on the planks. Yeah, until the village has a surplus of planks. There's neither of those quests that I so brilliantly decided I would get set up already. We need to recruit these 2 people, and that one and that one. These 2 and these 2. Let's get started.
Yes, you're a good soul. I'd be happy to work with you.
I'm a good soul, but you're really willing to earn money off of it. Okay, he's going to be a gladiator. Got the 7 in the 2-hander. Not bad. Not particularly spectacular at anything, but he's a good cook, and that'll help. Alright, so let's go immediately to the new guy. Do we do the new guy? Yeah. Do the new guy. We'll inspect him. We'll set him as a primary cook. And then we'll set his... No, that goes off, and gotta set him to townfolk, and he's going to be gladiator. Right, next in the mix, Annie Rollin, your labor and animal handler.
Greetings, companion. You're a good soul. I'd be happy to work with you.
1786, huh? Alright. She's going to be animal handling first and laboring second. Construction second. And for gear... Ah, there we go. We can change it right here. Townsfolk and Guardian, I believe. Yeah. Townsfolk Guardian. Alright, next on the list. Going back with a whole set of new people. You, Otolin or Igor. Igor's further away. Otolin, you're also far and gone. That's good. We'll run over there. The others are actually tagging along with us. We can send them back, but lumberjack spot. Oh, lumberjack spot. I was gonna say the other one, but no, this is not the new facility yet. Thought it was ready, but it's not. Or maybe it is.
I used to dream of better days.
Well, better days are coming, companion.
If you've earned the trust of the elder, then
yeah,
that's
each
good
one's
enough for
getting
me.
more expensive.
I'm ready to align
I don't know
with
if we've
you.
got enough for this next guy. Nearsighted Gourmand and Defender. He's got 7 shield, 7 one-hander. Not bad. 5 strength. Works. Cook and labor again. Okay. And I don't hate that idea. We could leave them as basics too, but let's go with that. And you.
Your wish is my command.
We'll do cook and labor. Cook first, construction second. Set you as with townfolk and guardian. Yep, sword and board. All right, next and last person in the list. We're going to be entirely out of points for this, but that's okay. This guy's got lots of strength. 9 potential strength. One-handed or two-handed. All right, let's find him. He is just over this way. Where are you, man? Oh, you're up there.
They've ruined. Yes?
Igor, welcome.
I'm sorry, but I just can't bring myself to
really?
trust you
You
yet.
jumped the price
We
already?
are wary of strangers in
2100.
these parts.
So we need some more renown. We need less than 100 renown difference. You're a twit, Igor. What do we have that we could do to get... Oh, you know what? I bet you this short sword job will do the trick. There is a short sword quest that we have to turn in. Empty scabbard, that's the one. Yeah, that'll get us 200 renown. That's awesome. That is him right here. Oh, right. This guy joins us, doesn't it? About the sword.
Is my new sword ready?
It is.
I knew I was right about you. This steel really is like nothing I've seen before.
It's because it's
when
bronze.
people see this sword, they'll know I am about to destroy them. Say,
All right.
I think we could be useful to each other as allies. What would you say to continuing our work together? I'm happy to fight for you or simply do whatever labor is available. It's the best way to stay in top condition.
It is. He's going to charge 2,000. Okay. He's stalwart swordsman. He's trash at labor jobs, but he's decent as a warrior. I'll bring him on because I don't know if I get a second chance. Well, we got 4, not the 4 I was planning. We left 1 behind, but that's okay. Why don't you all go here? All right? And when you all go as a nice team, when you get there, Reed will take care of you. All right. That'll give us another 4 members to the team. Look at that. We have 18 population. I think we got the... I said we at the beginning of this series, I said I want to have about 12.5. And then we could start considering some rebellious activities. So let's consider those rebellious activities. Our newbies need to be set up. We missed one. All right, Crimson, yeah. Guardian, yep. Everybody else seems to be set right. Good. Research-wise, are we waiting? What are we waiting on for that? Still no planks. Still
Don't
the bloody
try
wooden
anything
planks.
stupid.
It's always those bloody wooden planks, I tell you. All right, well, just start researching whatever, I guess, at this point. Things that don't require planks. All right, well, I'm going to head back home then. We can't do the big drinking thing. Is there any other quests we have here? I think so. Earn friends with Blackridge Pool. Father's letter to Farnsworth. Hard labor. This is in Bradford. Patrick Sten. Yeah. We got to go back to this guy. 2 pickaxes, 2 sledgehammers. Did I give the order to make those sledgehammers? Thought I did, but maybe I didn't. I had planned to. That's why I went back to the workstation. It is called a simple workbench. No, I didn't. Pretty sure I got the research done for the sledgehammer, didn't I? It may not be makeable here. Oh no, I didn't get the research done for the sledgehammer. They're waiting on it right now. They're working on that thing right now. Waiting on the planks, I think. Alright, let's get back to home, shall we? Alright, by the look of it, everybody else is running away from central spot when they were all told to go here. Which means Crimson's probably getting himself beat up while fighting something. And all the rest of them ran away. That's what I'm seeing. What do you guys think? Oh, the raid is actually actively incoming, and it didn't. Did I not get that message? What the heck? Raise everybody. Get suited up, people. Jeepers, let's go. Oh, raid incoming now. Now it tells me. Stock up, people. Let's go. Jeepers. I just got here and figured, you know, We're nearly at the point where we gotta do something. But no, it was already there. They're already spawning, already sending bad guys. Maybe nobody noticed yet. That's why the delay. I will keep putting this stuff away. For now, I will swap to the sturdy arrows for the fight. Wow, my god, there's nobody's ever gonna get their arses kicked. There's nobody has gear. Boy, this is not gonna go good. This is not going well for sure. Hey, the trees are growing back. Alright, start the archery fun. Can I get a headshot or two instead of this guy's shield that's impossibly blocking everything? Ah! You jerk. You ate like half of my freaking arrows. Guys behind you are getting hit. Nope, every shot is missing. Oh man. Oh, the team is rushing in. They actually got some weapons equipped. Let's get them. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this win. Oh, that was good. That was way better than I expected. I expected us to get rocked. But nope. Did you just... Oh. Let's loot the area, shall we? Dang, that was good. You guys are not back yet. Did you get beat up or something? Rudolph and Annie got beat up on the way home. They must have ran into the boars and such over there. There is quite a bit of nasty creatures around there, so... Well, look at that. That raid worked better than I expected. Did I miss an audio cue or something? That did not feel like it should have been raiding yet. Like, it really didn't. It really did not feel like it should have been ready for a raid yet. Alright, everybody's good? You enjoyed the party? Let's get back to work, everyone.
My home.
Actually, hold on. Raise. And come over here. Right? Everybody line up. How many did we actually have equipped? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them maybe armored? Alright, it's not terrible. Not entirely terrible. Now, what I don't want to see is you guys going and taking off your gear.
I didn't see
That's
you there.
what you're doing. You're going to take off all of your work gear and get naked.
Work, lads. We need to make this place look better.
That shouldn't be the case, should it? Let me recheck this. My headphones keep beeping at me. I don't know why. It's been charged. Townsfolk and Guardian. Townsfolk. Townsfolk is set to have gear. Medium armor, though. Right? You're set to have medium armor, so you should be equipping yourselves with medium armor when you're in Townsfolk mode.
Did you see that sunset
right?
last night?
I mean, why are you in Townsfolk mode as a worker? That's what you're at. Your worker stat is Townsfolk, and your gear is absolutely empty. You didn't put on anything. Nothing at all. So that means we have no Frontiers helms, which I'm looking at right now. Oh, that's clothing. That's clothing. This is not. This is heavy armor. You should... Oh. Thick breeches and heavy armor stuff they can't wear. Because those are heavy armor pieces.
We could make a small city there.
Uh-huh.
Don't you think?
Right. So I've got it set to only allow them to take the heavy armor when they're off duty. No, or the medium armor, rather, when they're off duty. And there isn't any. There's just heavy armor. I mean, that's okay. I guess. But they'll get more equipment. It'll show more obviously when we actually have some gear, I guess. Not enough resources, not enough resources, not enough resources. Yeah. What are we short on? Hide, as always.
Glad it's my home.
We need more threshing done, and we need more hide done. And threshing straw just requires too much effort. We don't have enough wheat for it. Why in the bloody heck are all our fields empty? We have 648 wheat stock. 648 wheat in stock. Really? Yep, we sure do, right there. And there's no threshing going
The
on?
village is looking better and better.
That feels a little
I feel it's going to be a good day.
inappropriate. Target amount reached of grains, but not straw. We have a total of 1 straw in house. Oh, farming 3 is required for this. So we have anybody who is a farming skill has to be really focused on farming, eh?
I feel it's going to be a good day.
Okay, work attributes. No, not work attributes. Job priorities for farming. Anybody with a farming 3 has to be farming, like, all the time. Yeah, that's a
The village is
problem.
looking better and better.
You, after animal husbandry, you farm. Okay. Farming 5. Farming 2, 1, 5. Joseph, you are our crafter, though. We'll switch that down. We've got 2 people doing animal husbandry for now. Libby doesn't even have farming at 3. And he's got it as a 2nd priority. Right after cooking, weirdly enough. Laboring first, then farming? Let's go farming first, then laboring. Thank you. Our new guy, Otolin, one of the new guys, has farming 3 as well. We'll make that happen, and then he can cook. So yeah, farming is ridiculously high priority, sadly. Here's... I like the idea of the smithing at 1, because they'll go and just fire and forget that, right? They turn it on and leave. That's your smithing. Ruby, you're doing harvesting,
Did you see that sunset last
then
night?
farming.
It was
Sure.
beautiful, wasn't it?
Okay, well, I mean, we've got plenty of people adjusted. Yeah. Okay, well, we should get threshing done. I don't know why we're not doing threshing very much, way much more than this. Way much more? Way more than we are. We definitely need another thresher. Build another thresher. Because we have 600 units and nothing threshed at all.
Happy days.
In
All
here it
thanks
goes
to
for
you.
now, yet again. I'll get this built and we'll join you again in the next episode. But we've sort of figured out the concept of what our clothing is supposed to be doing. They're not, as you can tell, I mean,
village is looking
I
better
could
and
tell them
better.
just to put on,
I feel it's going to be a
like,
good
here,
day.
I could go in here, the population, and I could adjust the gear presets. As a town folks gear preset, I could tell them they could also have, apparently not. Oh, I could say, if you can't find torso items, put on clothing. Right? That would solve the nudity issue. You know, that might, I mean, headgear, there isn't anything that isn't
I feel
armor,
it's
but
going to be a good day.
so that would solve the townsfolk running around naked, right? They would start going and getting themselves redressed. That would be good. See, somebody's switching their gear right now.
Glad it's my home.
But what she's wearing
village is
is
looking better
utterly
and
useless.
better.
Well, this is 10 armor, actually, because it's counted as a clothing item. That's 1. So that, you know, something. It's not entirely useless, I suppose. She's pretty bloodied, though. Jeez. And he was ripped apart by a wolf. That's pretty rough. Yeah, well. Reginald, we need you to equip We need you to get dressed, and then we need you to equip our team. Really, really, really soon, bud. Well, at least it's entertaining. Yeah. Yeah. Not exactly as I intended this to work, but you get the idea, maybe? We're short wood still, a lot of it. Still short a lot of logs. And we need to get the planks built. We need to put another house in here, but I don't want to put in another house until such times as we are actually able to house, you know, the people we need to bring in. Or build the house without, you know, stripping down all the stuff for these, because this needs wood and wood planks, so do houses. I think houses even need thatch, and we're desperately low on thatch. And clothing. It's a hot summer. Everybody's just enjoying the summer heat, you know? It's how we roll in this village now. Well, thanks everybody for joining me. Have yourselves a great rest of your day. See you in game.